Hey there guys, we got the Scorn of Omega on Global. I usually do my quick and like OTK clears first, but today we're going to start with the budget clear, and we're going directly to hard mode. This is going to be a budget clear that is going to use only rainbow units and below on my team, no STMRs, etc. We're going for all missions, and we're going to use an Ibarra friend. I'm taking my own Ibarra in the friend slot because, mine's decently geared. But you would take the best Ibarra you can for this strategy, or, someone else that can do the same thing. Basically, we're going to be using mages to chain on the boss. Ibarra is a good choice. Faisalis can do it, even though she's wrong element. Kefka could probably do it. But basically, you want to grab a really well-geared machine-killing mage for this strategy. I'll be doing more strategies, including some like one-shot clears after the fact. But let's get into this team. So we're going to be using a magical tank. Now we're not using Shoreline, Fina, and Daisy, which means the entire team wants to have either 100% fire resist or a source of guts. So the friend technically doesn't need it. You can revive them on turn 1 instead. It would just slow down your clear. But preferably get a friend that's properly geared with fire resist or guts in the base form. So we're going to have Bosch going to be our magical cover tank. He can't preemptively, he cannot preemptively cover, but he can just regular cover. He's got 250 to fire and ice. If you can't do it through gear, you can use buffs instead. It's just easier if you don't use buffs because it's less actions to worry about per turn. So there we go. There's his gear. He doesn't need any spirit or anything. He just needs resistance gear because he's going to die on the wave cannon no matter what. So there's the gear. You can use any magical tank you want. Shoreline, Fina, and Daisy is obviously superior. But one important thing is they need to be able to re-raise themselves. So we put Bosch on Phoenix, the Esper, with Phoenix Guard learns. He can re-raise himself. Now Shoreline, Fina, and Daisy can re-raise themselves naturally. If you're bringing a healer, you can just cast re-raise on your tank. But we're going to need re-raise so they survive on turn 3. Or come back on turn 3. Realm is going to be for just overall support. She's going to be doing Rod in Peril and Amplify and all that. And we gave her Dual Cast and Graviga because we're going to be using Zahn to Smoke Bomb. So Dual Cast Graviga lets us activate Zahn's Smoke Bomb pretty easily. And we gave her Toxic Rain to paralyze Omega. Other than that, she's just got a little bit of self-healing with Phoenix Synergy. That's optional. You could like give her an elixir or something if you need to. Or bring a real healer. And make sure she's got more than 12,000 hit points, so she doesn't kill herself when we do her LB fill stuff. And she's got 100% fire resist for the ambush. Zahn is going to be our support unit. He's going to be doing smoke bomb for the hybrid turns. He's going to be our passive provoker. The boss does single target blind, silence, and stop. Zahn is naturally immune to stop, so that's great. We don't really care if he gets blinded or silenced, but he's not going to because I think I gave him immunity. I gave him a status immunity. It wouldn't really matter that much. You don't need evasion because the boss doesn't even use physical attacks, so evasion is not important. Just give him passive provoke, and there you go. His gear, other than that, is not too important. We gave him Behemoth Synergy to make the Esper gauge a little bit easier to fill. It's optional, and he's got 100 fire resist. We're going to be bringing Kuja to chain with the friend. Now you can bring any chainer you want. Because we're going to be using a magical team, you kind of want to go with a quad cast Chaos Wave Awaken unit. There's tons of them in the game. You can use any one you want. Kuja is probably the best 7-star option. There's lots of Neovision's Awakening options. His personal damage is pretty irrelevant. He's going to do something like 5% of the boss's health. We're getting completely carried by the friend. So other than that, he's just got some machine killer. Technically, he's got 70% machine killer. Yeah, he's not going to be contributing a whole lot of damage. He's mostly just a support chainer. And he's got 100 fire for the ambush. And we're going to be taking my Ibarra, who is geared really well. She's not using resistance, but I gave her guts. Like I said, you want them to survive turn 1. It's optional. It would just slow it down if we had to spend a turn reviving her instead. But by having guts, we're going to just be able to start DPSing right away on turn 1. And she's geared really well. You want a really well-geared friend that is going to carry the fight. So we've got... it's not showing me the... Oh, there it is. That was weird. 250 machine killer. So really well-geared. There we go. Okay. let's get into it and give it a go. We're doing a 5-man team because of the mission. If you don't care about that mission, bring a 6th unit, whatever you need. So here's the ambush. Fire damage, we're immune to it all. We don't really care. Guts on one of the units. Okay, so Bosch is going to magical cover. I've got my little list of what I'm doing per turn. Zahn needs to get heal up Ibarra somehow. You could give her an elixir. He's on Lakshmi, so we're just going to get cast regen on Ibarra. She just needs to be above 1 health. So we're going to Graviga our team in a few minutes. Realm is going to Rod Imperil, and then Lightning Amplify for Ibarra. First turn is going to be pretty low damage. We're just going to Crusade, Soul Splitter, and Overture, and Ibarra is going to, let's see, Bewitching, and we're going to Erashe, Debilitating, and then just Erashe. Alright, so turn 1 is mostly set up, and Ibarra is going to regenerate a little bit of health here. And if your Lakshmi didn't have regen learned, you could have just given like a potion or something to Ibarra. So there's turn 1, no real damage. Alright, so now Realm is going to... We need Smoke Bomb on turn 2. So Realm's going to dual cast Graviga. And this will deal damage to our own team. And because Ibarra is no longer at 1 health, she's not going to die here. Okay, so now we've got Smoke Bomb ready, which allows us to ignore this turn 2 attack. Normally you would have to break the boss, do mitigations and all that. But Smoke Bomb allows us to completely ignore turn 2. We're going to have Bosch re-raise himself. We're going to need that next turn. That's Phoenix Guard. And now we're going to start just DPSing on the boss. We're going to, let's see. We're going to Holy Symphony, Crusade, and some Holy Symphonies. And then Ibarra is just going to quad cast Erashe. Oh, that is the wrong skill. And we're going to do it on Omega. So Ibarra is stacking up her skills right now, so she's not doing her max damage yet, but she will in a moment. As you see, she's not even stacked up yet, and she's crushing this boss. Like, a friend can really easily carry this. So there is the 4 times hybrid attack. We're smoke bombing it. We don't really care. No damage. Isn't Zahn awesome? Alright. So now Zahn needs to kill himself, because we need smoke bomb again for later. So we're just going to absolute mirror up equity himself 3 times, target himself, and go ahead and kill himself. There we go. He's dead. Now Bosch will bring Zahn back up. You should have Raise learned by having Phoenix Guard. Raise is along the way, so Bosch can cast that. Realm is going to triple cast. We're going to do her LB fill, because she needs to, Oh. I just realized Realm can't do that because she's not healed. Okay, so in that case, actually change of plan, and Realm is just going to refresh the Amplify. I didn't plan that properly. It's not a problem. It's fine. It's totally fine. Kuja is going to Holy, Crusade, Angelic, and Holy, and we're going to chain on the boss and keep going. Yeah, I misplanned that. I wanted to fill Realm's LB so I could use her LB next turn, but I forgot that it deals her damage. I don't want her to die. So we're just going to skip that. We're just going to use the regular Amplify. So there's Zahn's dying. I'm sorry. Bosch dies and re-raises because he gave himself re-raise earlier. Zahn had provoked, so he took the Dispel. So we're good. So turn 4, Bosch died, so we need to recast Magical Cover. We're going to use Zahn to summon Lakshmi here, just to get that Esper mission out of the way. He's got a free turn here. I would use Realm's LB if it was filled, but it's not because I did that wrong earlier. Whoopsie. It's not that big a deal, honestly. We just got 5% less Amplify. And we might get her LB here. If so, I'll use it. It'll be Amplify for later turns. I feel like we're not going to get it. Okay, so Realm has a free turn here. Oh, no, she did get it. There we go. That's convenient. So we've got Amplify for later. It's just 5% more damage. It's not super important. Okay, so Rod and Peril wore off, so we're going to do a little bit less damage now until Realm's Rod and Peril is available again. So we're going to take turn 5 to reapply our cooldowns and such. So we're going to Holy, Crusade, Angelic, and we're going to Soul Splitter as the last cast. We don't break the chain, because these are mismatched cooldowns. We're going to Erase You 3 times, and then Debilitating Allure. Before we do this, we're going to use Realm to... We need Smoke Bomb again on turn 5. So Realm is going to dual cast Graviga and target our own team. And this is going to put Zahn back into critical health mode so we can get his Smoke Bomb. Because we killed him and raised him, it refreshed Smoke Bomb. Normally it wouldn't be available, but because he died and came back, it's there again. So there's Smoke Bomb. We're going to ignore all the hybrid attacks again. And like before, Bosch is going to re-raise himself. And we'll go ahead and chain on the boss. Now this is going to be a low damage turn. We don't have Rod and Peril. We're recasting cooldowns. So, you know, but it's fine. We're definitely going to win before turn 5. So here's the hybrid attacks. We're completely immune to them. And Zahn is going to get ejected here. He is provoking and got ejected. So when your provoker gets ejected, the boss becomes vulnerable to paralyze. So we're going to use that Toxic Rain now on Realm to paralyze the boss. So he will not be attacking or anything this next turn. Let's see, it's turn 6. We are going to... we're going to just go back to chaining again every turn. Just quad cast pure damage skills. And Bosch on turn 6 is going to refresh his magic cover because we're going to need that a little bit later. Okay. So here's where there's a little bit RNG. Not yet, actually. No, actually the boss will be paralyzed guaranteed on this turn. Next turn, the boss has a chance for paralyzed to wear off. But Zahn is back, so actually we don't even care anymore. I totally forgot about that. Zahn's already back. It doesn't even matter. Alright, so Bosch is going to re-raise himself because he might die again here. It's turn 7, so Realm's Rod and Peril is available again. So we're going to refresh the Rod and Peril, and we're going to put up Spark Sketch for Thunder Amplify. And with Rod and Peril now up and Ibarra fully stacked, this is probably going to be the win. If not, it doesn't really matter. We'll just kill him on turn 8 instead. It's the win. Okay. So there it is. So if we didn't win on turn 7, the boss would have either been still paralyzed, or he might have broken out of paralyze. If his paralyze had worn off, he would have killed Bosch with Wave Cannon, Bosch has re-raise, and he would have dispelled Zahn, who was already back, in passive provoking. But we already won. Would have summoned another Esper because why not? And there it is. There is no STMRs, all 7-star units, all missions with a friend to carry you. Pretty straightforward and easy. Doing it that way, with all those tools. Okay, I should have been all missions. And I'll be going back for some quicker clears in a moment. Okay, all missions with the budget run. Hopefully it's been informative, and we'll see you soon for some, flashy clears. See you in a bit.